this point, I actually have a reason to not do that because I've wasted that. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. I think it's slower. All right.
I mean, sure, it's slower for your tech, but it also helps you defend.
Killed a Zulu spy. That's nice news.
The only way you're going to lose this game is by getting teamed. And the best way to prevent that is production.
Order is actually fairly good versus the teaming because you get ridiculous production. It's not like Autocracy where the benefit is really that...
purchasing.
Yeah, and purchasing is such a finite resource. All right, we're voting me.
Choose yourself.
Yeah.
Doubt it'll get through, but
maybe.
Try it anyway.
Depends if Tushki is really out of this game or not, or if he's actively helping the other guy. You know, it's a different thing. All right, let's get the road in here.
Dude, I love the look of Morocco's lands on the minimap. Looks like a dragon.
It does kind of look like a dragon. All right, let's have a shot in here. Wow, they need to. This barb needs to be. This needs to be like Raging Barb. I'm getting like nothing right now. All right.
Yes, Zulu probably won a fun victory already, being used against 2 people.
4, 4, 3, 3. So actually, if I could, no, it's not going to matter. So his turns are pretty much the same. Oh,
so policy in 4 turns, right?
Policy in 4.
You're actually going to get the policy on the same turn.
But don't you get it the turn after you finish your factories, or you get it the turn you finish?
The same turn.
Okay,
same
so
turn
that's actually good. So I can immediately pick up either science or production. I'm tempted to do production first, actually.
I think I would also be tempted to do production.
Mm-hmm. Happiness. Oh, where did I get happy from? Oh, Taj Mahal. Duh.
Taj Mahal.
Okay.
So that happiness point was kind of irrelevant anyway.
Well, I in retrospect, if I could go back and do this, knowing where the coal was right now, I mean, granted the worker wasn't particularly close to that, but I would still go in through.
Maybe that's something in the future we could do. Have like workers spread out in our lands to be able to get.
I tend to do that. The problem was this was actually at the same time that we were going for this, and I just didn't really put 1 and 1 together. Speaking of fucking,
yeah, I mean,
I should get the spurs online.
It also probably didn't help me that I was distracting you.
And I mean, Zem's house, it's pretty fail, regardless of what we do with it, really.
Hey, you know, Zem's house is going to be shit, actually.
Yeah, it's a garbage city. It does nothing for me except cost me science. Currently, it's making 3 science, and I really need it to be making 5% of my total science. And 5% of my total science is about 17. So it's actually just dragging me down right now.
Well, the whole point of it is to get a cargo ship there, so hopefully, are you feeding Jianju at all? Like, where are your cargo ships? There's 2 to Seoul.
They're all over the place right now.
2 to Seoul, there's 2 to Rio de Janeiro, and then there's 1 to Zem's house.
Yeah. 2 to my capital, 2 to Rio de Janeiro, and yeah, so that's my 5. So when the production one finishes here, I could let this city just grow on its own, make me sad. So
I'm thinking
unit promotion.
What
How do I
about
have
a
a trade
musician
machine?
guild?
Oh my god, Sidon, will you stop? Sidon, you are a dick.
Give it back to him.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah.
Alright.
Zulus are allied with Sidon, which is a thing, by the way.
Yeah, we might be able to replace that shortly.
He's just building roads on the coast because frigates.
No, there's no real reason for that. I'm just building roads there because it's easier to get to him. They're currently the tiles that are available. When he moves off here, I'll move a guy in there too. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever.
Okay.
Let's grab a
university.
Yeah, and a factory.
It's actually a relatively quick factory for a city like that.
It's being fed like 99% of its production.
Yeah.
It's not like this is such. Zem's house is so good that it just builds stuff quickly.
Dude, it's awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. It's also going to increase your gold income, which is not nothing.
When? Sometime tomorrow, next game, I'll be like, man, Zem's house is really benefiting me. Such a dumpster city. Where are my workers? Are they being lazy somewhere?
I think you should have built 1 more worker this game, by the way.
That's a real
Your capital was like pretty sad for the beginning of the game. It had like no improved tiles.
In my free time, you mean you wanted me to build the Great Lighthouse? You wanted me to try for some other wonder?
Okay, I still stand behind Great Lighthouse because we didn't know it was inland.
That's true. I think that's fine. But I'm just saying that there were other priorities for building, and I had a decent number of workers out. So, and it's not quite.
It doesn't help that we like lost Great Wall by 1 turn and
What
lost.
do you think? 1-3 or 2-4? I think 2-4 is a pretty clear winner there. So he needs to grow.
Oh, you should get a mine in that Rio de Janeiro city. Like, build all mines that you can because you're getting a 5-year plan, right?
Yeah. Yep. All right. So I need Brandenburg too, don't I? If I'm gonna get ultra promoted. Yep.
You're not getting an engineer anytime soon.
I can hard build that. City. My capital is pretty good on production right now. I mean, we're sitting at 93.
It'll be really good with 5-year plan.
Yep.
And a factory.
I hope
it'll probably be around like 130.
I wonder where this is going next. Is he potentially going to come up and try to attack Morocco?
Play for second place? I mean, I guess he's already in second place, so I don't know.
Plays for second by removing all other players in the game besides first. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I think I'm okay if he comes after me. I think I can fight impies and crossbows at this point.
Yes. You're just about a rifleman.
Yeah.
Cavalry. Although MPs are strong still. Especially if he has them upgraded, which I'm sure he does at this point.
Do I know if the Warcraft 3 ladders are still going out canon? I don't know. I played Warcraft 3 for ages, and I watched replays of Warcraft 3 for a million years after I finished playing it, but I don't think they're... I don't know if they're still going. It's Blizzard, right? So I doubt they're taking down Battle.net. I imagine they just don't do a lot of updates on it, so...
Except going from Morocco, he says.
Do we need really full duration turns? It seems so unnecessary. Another unit from Sidon? Didn't they just gift me something shitty? This is a Gatling, at least.
That's a Gatling gun. That's useful.
Yeah.
Wait, that city doesn't have a barracks yet?
It does have barracks. It's right there.
The Gatling gun didn't have an upgrade.
I don't know why. I didn't create it. They got gifted.
Yeah, right. The city-state itself has to build a barracks.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yes.
I did not know that. I just assumed it was based on, like, some portion of time.
No, the
Like,
city's
such and such
lazy.
an error. The city stops doing stupid things and gives you something useful. Let's get the furs. I'm unhappy. Seriously. Guess I'm trading with Zulus again.
Yeah, your trade ended with Zulu.
What trade? He has whatever luxury it was, so I'm not getting that back. Are we missing a Colosseum anywhere? We're missing a Colosseum Dumpsterville, aren't we?
I mean... Dumpsterville.
Oh, sorry, Zem's house. My bad. Tralala. And...
I mean, you could probably trade again, right?
He doesn't...
He probably wants the trade right.
No, he doesn't have it. I just looked, man. He doesn't have
What?
what? I don't have a luxury.
You don't have a luxury? Oh.
Look. No
Shit.
luxury. Yep. I'm gonna be ordering, like... Wow, did that just lose me a turn too? No, 3 turns.
It did actually lose you a turn.
No, it's still 3 turns.
Jianzhu. Jianzhu.
Oh, but 3-3. We don't get
It used to be 2. Oh, what?
Okay, that's fine. That's only
Oh,
a small.
Yeah, your culture went down.
How
Your
did my
culture was
go
70
down?
something.
Did I lose? I lost Prague. That is what happened for that. I need copper.
Ah, you lost Prague. Okay.
Does copper give me anything? I need ally status. Where's copper? I can't afford to trade for that. Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be happy again from order in like 2 minutes. So.
Hopefully 2 minutes. These turns go fast.
I meant. Sorry. Let me be more clear.
I know.
Yeah.
Just trolling.
God, I need too many things in my capital right now. I need to prepare for building infantry.
You need, God, you need so many things.
I do. This is, again...
Armory, Heroic Epic, probably Veggie Castle.
What? I don't need Himage Castle.
Why not?
Because there's a time and a place to build wonders, Zen, and it's not all the time.
Yeah, electricity is pretty useless this game for you. No rivers.
Right here.
Just Busan.
I mean, it's still 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still 7 tiles in there. I probably won't have aluminum.
Got coal, no aluminum. That's,
Yeah.
thing, right?
Right. You know what? Dumb things. Tishki just entered industrial era. Are the Zulu in the industrial era right now?
I gotta imagine.
Yeah, okay. This thing hasn't moved in like 4 turns. I can't build a road unless they
So
move.
troll.
It literally cannot.
Maybe move your worker to the right, I guess. I don't know.
Why can't they move to this square? Get out of the way.
I don't know.
Massive scrub. I actually don't want to move my worker to the right because I want them to move off this square. Alright. Come on, happiness. 2 turns.
2 turns on many levels, actually.
Yeah. Don't think I need this this guy anymore. Sedone. Can't gift Sedone, seriously. Prague. Prague doesn't give a shit.
Prague want you to tribute.
He's the one over there. I don't know who they are.
Nope.
There's no chance that happens. I'm gonna wait a turn and then try. Remind me next turn to gift that scrub over there. Alright, so I need to get public schools in here. This is what I hate about going industrialization first, is this clog of buildings that I need to build in a row. It makes me very, 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 very sad. Okay. Did I go to high school in PA?
That's why I suggested going to chemistry before public school tech.
Sippy Cup, I graduated in 2002, so I'm like 6 years ahead of whatever grade you graduated from, and I went to high school in Maine. So, nope.
I didn't know you were that old.
I'm 30 this year.
Yep. It's okay, I'm 26 in a week. Not that far
And
behind.
you still live in this house? Like, man, you gotta get your life together. I should be watching this over here, make sure that's not a road.
Yeah, you should definitely make sure that's not a road.
I think it's
Although
a farm.
I think he just finished a farm there.
Yeah, I don't see any road stuff on there. Look at this troll Gatling gun. Get off the tile! What a massive troll. Alright. 1 turn on happiness. Alright, can Sedone take... I don't like quiet time right now. I don't like how no one is talking to me. It always is a big warning sign in my mind. Alright, so factories next turn. We can pick up order next turn. We'll get a policy next turn.
You should be looking in Zulu's capital more often, too.
Yeah, it ought to be.
See if frigates are coming.
No,
Artist skill in a factory.
that's fine. Alright, so we're going to order this turn. I'm actually expecting Zulu to pick up order, but I don't know that. So
Oh, he'll definitely pick up order, and he's going to be very sad when you pick up order.
good. Yeah, one more reason to do it.
I
Right?
can't imagine he doesn't go order, right?
I guess he could do
He wants the
autocracy.
happiness to be able to annex all those cities.
He may not want to annex them. Perhaps he just builds trading posts and goes autocracy and lets the governor pick up the gold.
Could be. He still hasn't built a courthouse in that city.
1 second.
You know, he might actually... Oh,
I'm sorry, Zenta, headphones off, second.
yeah, I figured. So he might actually consider going the build courthouse faster thing or whatever.
Isn't that like a T3 tenant?
No, it's
No.
2-2, I think.
I don't know. It's such a bad tenant, I've never even considered it. Alright.
Maintenance free. You do realize that's like, for him, that's like 24 gold a turn.
Alright. Go ahead, grab order. And let's go look at tenants. And we want happiness from workshops and happiness
And
from...
maybe great people?
You think I only had 10. I kind of
I
want to
think
go
we're putting
ridiculous
5
happiness.
into this, right?
Alright, I can get behind great people for right now. Unless I want to... I don't have money for skyscrapers, right?
No, you don't have money for skyscrapers.
Double agents, man. Could be big. They are stealing from me. I've already killed a spy.
I think that's more relevant when there's more than 2 people in the game.
You really want me to go hear the people?
Yeah.
Alright, I feel a little dirty about it, but that's fine. And then we're going 5-year plan.
5-year plan.
So let's have a look.
I want to look. Yeah, I want to look at your production first.
278 to... Alright, where's 5-year plan? 310. That really wasn't that impressive. Alright, so we have a writer. I'll wait a couple... I think we're pretty good in going... Okay, public school's done in here. You can grab either Heroic, Epic, or Circus Maximus, or...
Or Big Ben.
I don't know. It's such a bad tenant. I've never even considered it.
Or Big Ben.
or Himeji Castle. I kind of want my Circus
Himeji
Maximus.
Castle.
No, I want my Heroic Epic.
I like Heroic Epic first, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I need to prioritize Himeji Castle. Come on! Get your goddamn unit off here, you scrubby piece of shit.
The guy that got moved at least.
Yeah, but it's such a troll-like response right now. Alright, so what does this give? 328. Is there a benefit to doing that? I don't know that. Have I been in Golden
yeah, actually, it's
Age?
going to go down because you lost that city-state. So you should probably use it now.
It's a thought. Alright, let's do that.
Unless you want to get the city-state back. But...
I do want to get it back, but I don't see that as being an option that's available anytime soon.
Okay.
Alright, so what was this doing before? Sewell, through the capital is fine. 8.
Capital's a little sad on growth, unfortunately.
It's doing alright.
4 turns.
We're gonna get, let's work that. Dude, that gives me +7.
Yeah.
Korea's kind of dumb. Alright, so am I still working these or am I working mines? I think I worked this, but I don't think I mean, this tile is done this turn. That's like 5, and it'll be 6 in a couple turns. I think I keep working the production. Question is, do I change directly the secularism off? I'm not sure. I'm glad, Sippy Cup. Glad you're enjoying it. Alright, great person. Zem's house demands something. We don't care about Zem's house. Alright, let's get over there.
It's not very nice.
I guess I can
Get some
grow.
mines going.
No, I think growth still.
Well, yeah, but you're gonna want some mines. There's some spots in Rio de Janeiro that doesn't have mines.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It only took 8 turns. 8 glorious turns.
That's a nice tile, actually. That iron tile.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh
still
wait, I
have
can
yields on
build
it.
a road?
Okay.
It's very nice. Yeah, I should
You
turn.
never
What is the
turned
fucking
it
hotkey
off?
again on that? I've already forgotten.
Why?
Why? I should turn that off. I hate playing with it on. It just clutters. But
You didn't even notice.
I don't really notice. Okay, so I can probably level another Hawashi over there
Yeah,
with
gun. Okay.
that one. Doesn't matter. I mean, Gatling guns are 30 strength. Hawashis are 26 strength. It's not like
I mean,
it's a
at
big
this point,
difference.
Hawashis are kind of irrelevant.
Nah,
I don't think you're going to be upgrading them into artillery, are you?
no, I don't think so.
I think you could probably start deleting them. Maybe not
I'd rather
deleting
leave
them,
them.
but you
There's
certainly
no
don't
reason
need
to
to be leveling them anymore. I think it's maybe time to get rid of that barb camp and leave a unit up there.
Yeah, I think you're wrong. You're optimistic.
Not working that aggressive.
I guess this is no longer as good as the factory slot. That was a decent tile for a long period of time.
Yeah, it
The
was.
Citadel.
You're not
It's
working
hilarious.
that mine in that city either.
I can't, like, I lose 4 science to do that. And I guess it is 5 production, but man. Is this gonna make me sad? It makes me a little sad. And there's 2 of them. If I have to do that for 1, I need to do it for both. If I'm gonna be logical. I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it or
Yeah.
not. Nah, let's see. That's okay, Arcana. I'm glad you're here, man. I don't feel stuck with you. I feel stuck with Zemt. It's a different thing entirely.
Not a very nice person.
No, I'm not. Alright, so I'm definitely going the next 2 policies into order, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have like any trading posts, so I don't really think free thought is worth it.
No, I don't think so. So is it better to train your units and upgrade them, or delete them and just hardload units when needed? It really depends. It's good to keep the ranged units through the eras, especially if they have a number of promotions. Melee units are less important because they're also very expensive to upgrade, and the kind of big melee units are basically pikemen are pretty big, but they upgrade to garbage ranged, like they upgrade to lancers, which are totally garbage. And then the next big melee unit is pretty much riflemen and infantry, and you really don't want
It's
to
just
promote
like-
swordsmen all the
It's
way
like
up
you
to
gotta
that.
upgrade, like
6
say you have a
times or 4
swordsman in
times.
the early era, you wanna upgrade it to a long swordsman, to a musket, to a rifleman, to a Grey War infantry, to an infantry, like that's like
Ridiculous.
1,000 gold or something, like stupid. Like, maybe not 1,000, but like at least like 600 gold, which is just not worth, like a couple turns of production in capital or whatever.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Drutoid. I like streaming this. I enjoy streaming this a lot. I generally stream Thursdays and Sundays. I know this is not my normal time, and I'm missing a lot of my normal viewers. It's kind of small tonight, but I'm going to be out of town this coming Thursday and this coming Sunday, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to stream. I wanted to give a bonus stream to my viewers, so not a lot on right now, but it's something. Alright, what have we seen?
Zem's house is grown.
Yeah, Dumpsterville. I may change its name, I'm not sure yet. I guess I should work that tile instead. Alright, Circus Max has
nice
one
tile.
turn.
Armory?
Big Ben.
Globe Theater, 2 turns.
These are all like pretty amazing. Human's Castle.
What's the timer on the next scientist? Or that one just come out?
It's coming really soon. Why do you ask?
Because Porcelain Tower
7 turns.
increases the cost of your scientist, so you probably don't want to build it for another 4 turns.
I guess I'd rather Circus
Armory?
Maximus into.
Or Circus Magnum. I mean,
Definitely
you have
want an
plenty of
armory.
happiness.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. Let's drop mine.
There's still city-states you haven't met, right?
Yep. We're at
Wouldn't be terrible to get a Caravel out, actually.
8 out of 12. It's so many we're missing. Yeah,
Caravel
perhaps one day.
sometimes.
One day when I have, the time.
You have
the,
that tech.
Yeah, when I finish building the 15 buildings in a row I have to build at this stage in the game. That might be something. Oops. Alright. Okay, are we worried about anything right now? Zulu Army is pretty stationary at that point. Lit is going my way, I think, tech-wise. I'm teching Fertilizer right now, so that should be a growth bonus. I don't know if I need a growth bonus, though, like, right?
I'm not even sure you needed to go Fertilizer, actually.
I mean, I have quite a few pastures, that's something.
But I think it probably would
I have
been better.
enough, like, in this city, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh yeah,
8.
plantations also. Okay, yeah, that city is gonna get a massive boost.
Zulu worker near my knight, that's true. If I see a road going on there, I will probably declare war, but we'll see what happens. He might have just moved it over that way.
Maybe he's going to buy that tile and put a farm on it.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, I should work the right slot in there. So he was like AFK like 5 turns, so I'm not too worried about how it goes. Alright. Hawatha got upgraded. Great. Let's move in there. Yeah, that's fine.
Swap out.
Alright. Ah, really? The wrong tile?
I'm not sure he would just build a road in front of your face like that without anything to protect it. But
We'll see. If that happens, I'll know what's going on. Man. 4-3 tile seems reasonably decent now.
Yeah.
3 1s are really reasonably decent. Dude, I don't want the city to grow at all anymore. It's
I
pretty
mean, it
slow.
could.
9 turns. It's okay. Alright, I need
You have
to
to like
work.
unwork slots to do it though. I'm not sure it's worth it.
No. I'm okay with 9 on that. You need anything else in here? I guess I'm okay with the 25% production out of that. It's pretty. And I'm gonna. Is there any reason not to Golden Age again right now?
You could save it for labs.
Let's grab electricity and then, oh, military science and then electricity. I think.
Nah, I mean, it doesn't really
I
matter.
don't think there's a point in saving it for labs. It's Golden Age again. I'm probably actually negative gold without my Golden Age. Do you think about that? How bad that is? Alright, this is finished. I need to get them a trade route. I kind of want to do that. Ah, man. can
Yeah, I
win this
wouldn't
game?
mind that.
I guess I should have removed the roads in there. Oops, I'll do that shortly. Alright, mine there.
Get a road to Zem's house.
Well, that or I just raised Zem's house. One or the other.
Raise Zem's house.
I wish it was an option. Armories?
It's a fine city.
I think armories are worth it, and actually all my
Agreed.
cities. Alright, I'm gonna take a 2-second bio right back. Ooh, do I need this for any reason? You think I'd rather? I kind of would rather Demon Castle than that, I think.
I will agree with that. 2 turns from Magic Castle is kind of hard to say no to.
Right back.
Drew, city-state, it really depends on how much land you have, but generally, city-states spawn with very subpar land and sometimes very bad land. Though sometimes city-states will have like a couple like fish resources or like horse or maybe some strategic resource you need, and then it's good, especially if you don't have enough room for cities. But there's a lot of other factors, like if you're coastal, maybe you want another coastal trader out to your capital, then it could be worth taking out a city-state. But otherwise, you really don't get negative rep with city-states unless you have ward another city-state.
So Saint wants to know what I'm thinking.
You are thinking about SimCity. Sometimes city-states spawn with natural wonders by then. It really just depends on where those natural wonders spawn.
Alright, so we're on the same page here. I don't know if there's any advantage to that, but that's where we're at. Alright, so there. And there. Oops. Set up Bard.
I'm not sure about that, Deft, but maybe sometime soon. I'm going to be buying a new computer on Thursday. It's official. So
Are you
maybe,
really? Congratulations.
Yes.
It's nice.
And yeah, I went to ibuypower.com.
I use
Do you know the site?
when I build my computers.
Right. This site basically custom builds computers for you.
I built my own.
Right. I mean, I usually do too, but this is basically what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also like not charging you very much extra, and there are deals for like 4th of July this weekend. So.
I don't know. This game might be over. Might be just a long SimCity game after killing Brazil.
Well, I mean...
Oh yeah, take the win when you take the win, but like, nevertheless.
Man, how much carryover production do you have this turn? Like, look how far in that Himeji Castle is.
Is it just how much I produce? I mean, what is this, 335? I go 137. No, I think that's just basic production in this.
No, you only put one turn into it.
Yeah, I guess it was
That's
some
one
carryover.
turn of production. A lot of overflow.
So the plan, if this continues, is I'm going to grab Brandenburg here shortly, and then head into labs. Brandenburg will give me A, military academies, and B, Brandenburg itself. So the way it works is 1 promotion takes 10 experience, 2 promotions takes 30 experience, and 3 promotion takes 60 experience. So it really takes a single promotion, you need a single promotion building. 2 promotions, you need 2 promotion buildings, and 3 promotions, you need 4 promotion buildings. And Brandenburg basically gives drill already, and then you get 3 promotions on top of that. If you, excuse me, not Brandenburg. Hamburg is drill already, and if you have Brandenburg plus military academy plus armory plus barracks, it gives 3 promotions on top of that, and you can unlock the god tier promotions for melee. So basically, what you can do is you can start with blitz, or start with march, or start with double cover and medic, or whatever the fuck you want to be just ridiculous units, and it makes a huge, huge difference.
And the reason is because the drill promotion is quote-unquote free from Alhambra, so getting drill 2 only costs 10,
Right,
which is
exactly.
why that works.
Yep. I mean, the other thing that, I don't know, if I tell Saint, like, I don't know if Saint's, I don't know how good of a player he is or isn't. He seems to be doing alright this game, but I don't know if he knows that the more cities he has, the more cost everything has, so if I give him a science comparison and he doesn't convert it, he doesn't actually get a good amount. Alright, and I can do that conversion for him, but I'm not going to give him my raw amount. So I'm just going to build armories in all my cities, basically. And if I need to start producing units... Except for Zemtown. Zem's house is... It's not even a town, it's too small. There's like population Zemt in here.
Population Zemt? Wow, I'm 5 people.
I guess I hadn't thought about the implications. You have been eating a lot recently, man. I don't know. So, I guess I can't answer that for sure.
The Pentagon has got to be like, I think it's gonna be like worse than Angkor Wat or something. Like
The
it's pretty
Pentagon
bad.
reduces the upgrade cost on your military upgrades, which is a non-factor. I mean, it's not a non-factor, but it's certainly not worth building like a
Especially
late tier
when-
wonder for. It's so like
Especially
how
with
many hammers is
XComs.
that? Like let's go have a look. XComs are dirt cheap to upgrade. That's not
Yeah,
an issue.
40
at all.
to upgrade. 40.
Pentagon's 837 hammers. So it's likely going to save you probably in the vicinity of maybe 100 to 200 gold if you rush if you upgrading a lot. Like that's so garbage. All right, I don't need this unit here. I don't want this unit.
You
Here.
also don't really need Circus Maximus.
Yeah, but I'll take it.
I put
guess
Porcelain Tower in this city.
in this city. Okay, I'm getting behind that. That's 5 turns. What's my great person?
5 turns, it'll be 5 turns. I think
Perfect.
it's about 5 turns.
4 turns. All right. So what am I getting in here? Big Ben for the gold.
Sure.
Let's do that.
Why
I
not?
don't think I need happiness. So, I'm so bad at this right now. This guy needs to just go. I think that guy's been spent like half his life moving back and forth between those 2 tiles. All right, let's go. We're gonna find the city states in this guy. All right. So what needs to happen right now? If the Zulu are gonna, I mean, the Zulu can try to push for me. They can try to grow into me too. I think I'm fairly far ahead in tech right now.
I don't think he has the option of just sim-shooting.
Yeah, probably Pentagon is actually worse than flat producing gold. I imagine that's actually correct. I mean, what is the gold percentage? It's 25%, right? So, I mean, if you look at
Building-
this, yeah,
building a
25%
couple
of production.
stock exchanges.
So, no, seriously, like, look at the comparison, right? It's 25%. We can see how many hammers this is. The fucking Pentagon was 837 hammers. That's equivalent, if you just produced gold out of the city that built that, of basically 210 gold. That's probably what you're paying in upgrades. Considering that you only get 33% of that in actual military bonus, like, it probably is significantly worse. He's making 259 science.
I
you
love how it's
joking?
like.
Are you
what?
joking? So, okay, how many cities does he have? Let me count the cities.
So he doesn't have schools yet, right?
Hold on,
Like,
hold on.
That's why it's
so
so
1, 2,
low.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's 8 cities plus his capital is 9
9
cities.
cities.
Okay, but I can. I mean, I don't have it up right now. So if I have 4
Don't-
cities and he has 9
Well-
cities, hold on. 9 and 4. He is actually making 82% of my science. So let's look at the other way. If I have 9 and he has 4, so I'm making 26% more science than he is, based on my number of cities. 26%. So let's just calculate that out so we can actually give him a comparison. If we go 452 times 1.26, 26%, I'm basically making, compared to him, I'm making 570 science.
Do puppeted cities include that 5%?
Yes, they do. So science cost is increased by puppeted. It's the cultural ones that don't.
Okay. Oh, you're typing that in all chat apparently. Yeah, 259 off of 9 cities is quite low. I'm good with second.
I mean, this is gonna. I mean, what's gonna happen? I'll finish military science in 3 turns.
You can pretty much decide the way you want to win this game.
Yeah.
Like, you can just hard tech into infantry and just build nothing but infantry and, like, not even labs.
Yeah.
Or you
order.
could...
So, I mean, that's the nice part about orders. That, like Lek did it to me the other day, basically, is if you have a shit ton of cities, I don't have a shit ton of cities, but if you have a large amount of cities, like the thing with autocracy is you're basically, your units come from gold. You get, like, maybe once, like every 3rd unit or every maybe 2nd unit you get from production, but the bulk of your, like, critical units come out of your gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so the game actually ends here.
3 is far more than I can hope for this land. Yeah, true.
I don't know, kind of a boring game. Not terribly boring, but it was a little boring. I think this game would have been over around Industrial, or they would have been teaming me around Industrial if I hadn't had to war Brazil early. I mean, that's just set me so far back, and I'm Korea, and it took me a while to catch up, but I did catch up. 4-city tradition, so, yeah. Alright, so what's the order? It's me, Sainted Whale, Tushki. Too bad about the turn transitions.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember.
SimCity hype.
Yeah, it was a big SimCity game. So don't forget to ban the Netherlands. Thank you, Lord Bozafist. I will indeed bring that up in officer chat and land them. So.
So I didn't hate that game that much.
I kind of did.
I guess. But I think
I don't
it's
know.
still
No, to
valuable
be fair, I
land.
didn't hate the game. The game was kind of fun after the war with these guys ended, because basically what I was playing for was a really, really strong position late game, which would have been super, super fun.
Mm-hmm. It's just no one was really in a position to.
But you know what really pissed me off this
Stop.
game? Was losing Great Wall and Notre Dame to the guy who was watching my stream and could see my progress on it. That's what really pissed me off this game. I'm gonna ban him for that.
I don't think Great Wall would have changed.
I
be
think it
honest.
might have, man. Like he was one turn ahead of me. All he had to do was literally look at my stream and go, okay, he finishes in 2 turns, I finish in 3 turns, or excuse me, I finish in 2 turns, and he's guy's gonna beat me on a tie. I'm gonna reassign all my tiles to production for like 1 or 2 turns to get that difference. I mean, it's so easy to do that to people if you can see their actual turn per time. So
Right, because you do that when spies. Like,
yeah, it's basically you do it with spies all the time, and if
it's like
you have,
having a spy. It's like having a spy in your capital from turn 1.
and exactly, and like the turn, and so early in the game for doing that. So it's gonna piss me off enough. I'm gonna do something about it. I don't know, man. Like I enjoyed the game. I wish I had Korea in a different spot in terms of not that early war. The early archers slowed me down so much, and maybe I was a little harsh on Brazil, but it really kind of annoyed me that I was going to be forced to going into war with a guy who forward settles me and like doesn't defend it. Like
I
it just is a
think
waste
you
of
were
both of our
doomed for
time.
war anyway with Brazil. I don't think
Yeah.
there was a way around that game because neither of you had enough land to expand.
Yeah, probably.
So I mean, I think it just escalated maybe a little sooner than you wanted it to.
Yeah, I would have liked to have been able to build like I did build a granary. I guess that's not true. I would have liked to have been able to build like something else besides just a granary.
Yeah,
That's
because
not
I
much.
mean, well, let's think about that. Like, what happened if you didn't go to the granary?
I mean, it would have been 6 turns earlier. I may or may not have got the settler, but I wouldn't have got to settle the spot I wanted. I potentially might have been able to settle that
I
Hiver.
think you would have gotten the spot actually.
6 turns? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I do.
No, dude, that barb blocked
Because
me
you would have
for
gotten
so
out there
long.
before that barb trolled you.
That barb trolled me so hard, man. He just stood in the same spot for like 15 turns. All right, guys. So I did look for the Indonesia